So when we apply these angles, one really common place to make that application is in giving directions. And so we're going to start with just reviewing the compass map. Okay, on a compass, upwards is north, east and west, and south is this direction. So that is the standard, and if you aren't very familiar with that, then you are going to need to memorize that. So let's give a little bit of practice with reading these angles. East 50 degrees of north. We're going to draw the compass map here. And if we head in the east direction, that's where we head east and go 50 degrees towards the north. So here's east, and we're going to head towards the north. So that means the angle is going this way, 50 degrees. And so that's my direction of travel if it was a applied problem. So this is an angle in standard, happens to be an angle in standard position because it's also showing the angle going counterclockwise from the x-axis. Now we could also, in some textbooks, not all textbooks agree. They have different ways of writing that same angle, and you could see this as 50 degrees north of east. So let's try that again with this next problem. We're going to make a drawing that represents this direction. Oh, that and shouldn't be there. West 20 degrees south. So that means the west is where we start heading. So we're going to start heading to the west. And then we're going to go 20 degrees towards the south. So we're going to do a little angle there and go 20 degrees towards the south. So there is my angle. So there's a representation of it, but this is not an angle in standard position. And why is it not? Because we remember in standard position, we always measure the angle going from the x-axis counterclockwise. So that is actually 180 degrees plus 20 degrees. 180 degrees would hit you to here, and then an extra 20 degrees. So in standard position, it's 200 degrees. So that's another way we can express that angle in standard position. As 200 degrees. So let's review a bit more. NW means northwest, and it means, because there's no angles given, here's the north and here's the west, it means right in between, right in the middle. So it means that it's the direction, the diagonal between west and north. And so this angle is 45 degrees. So it makes a 45-degree angle from both axes. So northwest means it's at the diagonal line between north and west. And it makes a 45-degree angle with the x-axis. It also makes a 45-degree with the y-axis. Sketch each of the following. So southeast, let's do that one in blue. Southeast, south is in this direction. Southeast would be halfway, or the diagonal between south and east. And this angle here is 45 degrees. Next example, let's maybe do that one in purple, 20 degrees west of south. So this is a little bit backwards from the last question we did. 20 degrees west of south. South is where we start heading first. So we're going in the south direction, and we're going to go 20 degrees west of that. So 20 degrees west of that means this is the angle. And then last example, let's do that one in green. North 40 degrees east. In this format, the north is where we start heading. So north is where we start, and then we're going to go 40 degrees east. So 40 degrees towards the east puts us right there. It might take a little bit of practice to get these angles right.